For some, running is just an exercise, a way to stay in shape. But for Master Sergeant Brandan Keel, it's a central part of his life and how he rediscovered himself.
In July of 2013, I found out that my wife basically cheated on me and got pregnant. When I heard the news, I was just an absolute wreck, and I was at my lowest, in my entire life, and I was just so depressed that I contemplated, committing suicide. I was just thinking one day, what could I do to relieve all this stress? So that's where I decided, maybe I should start running. August 21st, 2013 is what I call my run-iversary. That's the day I joined a local running group. You could say that's the day I started my running journey.
Keel immediately got into the mix and began his routines. While running with a friend, he found out about another group, one that incorporated physical training with spiritual training.
It was important because I didn't realize until I started going through the class how basically running and my spirituality, goes hand in hand. And not only that, but also God has introduced me to people who I could turn to. Like if I was struggling or anything like that, I could, pick up the phone or like, hey, I'm going through this. Can we talk it out, or can you pray for me?
With a new sense of purpose and confidence in himself, Keel met a new love interest and eventually remarried.
My wife, Adney, she has been an instrumental part of my running ministry. She has always been there for me. She's been very supportive. She's been out to several races to either cheer me on or cheer my fellow runners on.
It's important to our relationship when we each have something that's kind of just our own, something that is individual for each person, which I think is important for any marriage. But running is his thing, and when he has that thing, and when he has that freedom to kind of be himself, then our time together is more quality, and has become a stronger runner too. I was with him when he ran his first half marathon, his first marathon, and those were big things for him.
Keel has participated in more than 80 organized running events, ranging from 5Ks to full marathons. Since taking running more seriously, he's never struggled on an Air Force physical training test and has become a source of inspiration for members within his office.
So there have been times where maybe, a couple of my coworkers ask me like, hey, Sergeant Keel, how do you prepare for your PT test? Well, what do you do? Or can you maybe run with me during my PT test, for encouragement and support?
It's slowly kind of developed his leadership skills, his, love of running, and his, joy to spread it to others and to get other people more involved in it.
It gives me very high satisfaction knowing that using my experiences of what I've been through and what I've learned gives me the ability to help my running group or help my fellow wingmen, meet their accomplishments and their goals.